Shalom, shalom, Jake. This train derailment is making its rounds. Now, I don't know if you guys know that this Ohio, Western Pennsylvania, West Virginia borderline, this is a site from a lady's farm that you're looking at. You know, this may affect several thousand farms. Okay? And I'm going to show you. This is in East Ohio, East Palestine, Ohio. Right? And everybody know about the train derailment. So we don't know how this is going to affect the food, but it definitely may affect the food. Now I'm gonna show you what they're saying. About 50 cars derailed in East Palestine as a train was carrying a variety of freight from Madison, Illinois to Conway, Pennsylvania. Rail operator. No, that's not what I'm looking for. Let me show you. Forgive me for that. Yeah, right here. Mayor Trent Conway told reporters that firefighters from 3 states, see, PA, Ohio, and West Virginia, responded due to the location of the derailment about 51 miles northwest of Pittsburgh and within 20 miles of the tip of West Virginia's northern panhandle. You see that? And oddly enough, now I don't live too far from West Virginia. And I dreamed over 20 years ago when I was younger that I refused the MOTB and I fled into West Virginia and I got my head cut off for refusing the MOTB. But that's a different story. It's just odd that I live so close to West Virginia now. Now look at this. I'm gonna show you. It's a lot of farms in Western Virginia, this West PA location, and this Ohio area right here. Okay. Now, I'm not saying they did this because they targeting the food, but this is highly unusual that you got all these chemicals all of a sudden spilling into the water. Now, all these farms. All right. So, yeah, let's go and get into this. Isaiah 32, verse 7. The instruments of the churl are evil. He deviseth wicked devices to destroy the poor with lying words, even when the needy speaketh right. Now, everybody's asking this man, why in the hell are you burning these chemicals around all these farms? And he telling you that it's for their own good. It got to be burned off. Now, it's flowing all down into the West Virginia panhandle, river and stuff. You got chicken farms all over there, Amish farms. And lately, for like the last year, they've been going after these Amish farms. The FDA and the USDA, yeah, they've been hitting these Amish up real bad, locking them up and everything. Right? I did a report. They locked the Amish guy up on his horse. They said he was drinking on his horse. They gave him a DUI. You know how they be in them little chariots? Yeah, they gave him a DUI for that. Yeah, real talk. You had to search through my videos to find it. Right? So, yeah, let's go and get into this. And this is off of USDA.gov, Pennsylvania. I don't know if you can see it. It says Pennsylvania has more than 201 million head of chicken. Now, that's throughout all of Pennsylvania, but a staggering amount of farms are in Western Pennsylvania. I do know that because I have to work over in that area. And I know there's a lot of Amish over there. Okay? A lot. Now, this is called, and this is a little, they do have an updated version, but I just want to show you something. All right, remember, a lot of farms have been being sold off, not being used. So if these farms are being poisoned, how they going to be used, right? Ohio, PA, agriculture by the numbers. So let's deal with this. Barakathah Hawa, Barakathah Hawa Shah, Barakathah Hawa, Barakathah Hawa Shah, Barakathah Hawa, Barakathah Hawa Shah. Call her law, Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shah, Bashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostle. Yeah, it cut off, but we'll say that over. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of GMS I believe those are the prophets. The water to those that are listening today. All right. And shalom to those that are also listening. Now, this is an old report, but I want to show you something because we all know they've been selling these farms. They've been changing the laws so you can't buy farms. These corporations, Bill Gates, they're all buying up these farms and they're not using them. Okay. So watch this. This is Ohio PA agriculture. 75, 74,500 farms in Ohio with an average use of 188 acres, right? So you got to think this Palestine area and this PA area, all right, about half the farms in this area. Okay, so you got thousands of farms over here. I'm not talking about the whole state, and I'm gonna show you, right? So yeah, let's deal with this. There were more toxic chemicals on train that derailed in Ohio than originally reported. See, they can't be truthful about anything. You see that? It's always worse than what they tell you. Okay? So yeah, let's go and let this play. It's not working. Forgive me for that. All right. Yeah, it's not working. Oh, okay, it is working. Now, vinyl chloride and these other toxic chemicals, they're very damaging to the soil, right? I mean, we don't know the total extent of how long that's going to affect these farms and stuff, right? Other toxins like phosphine and the hydrogen chloride were emitted in large plumes, right? And when you keep going, I'm going to show you. When you keep going, let's scroll it down. I want you to see it because they're actually going to the water supply in West Virginia. I'm going to show you some of the stuff it can cause. Inhalation of isobutylene can cause dizziness and drowsiness as well, while exposure to ethylene glycol monobutyl ether can cause irritation in the eyes, skin, nose, and throat, as well as hematuria of blood in the urine, nervous system, depression, headaches, and vomiting, according to the CDC. And it can ultimately kill you. Because remember, they used these in World War One, right? But I want to show you what they're saying about what's going on in West Virginia. They say the EPA has also screened 291 homes near the crash site. It has not detected any levels of it. They're not going to tell you. So now you got lawsuits flying. And I'm going to show you what the lawsuits say. A lawsuit filed by two residents of East Palestine on February 9th called for the rail operator to pay for medical screenings and related care for anyone living within 30 miles. See? Now that's more accurate. Of the crash site, as well as undetermined damages, the Associated Press reported. And they may get it. Now, this is the part I want you to see. Because they keep talking about East Palestine. Well, let's see what else is going on. Some of the toxins spilled into the Ohio River near the northern panhandle of West Virginia, causing officials to shut down water production in the area and transfer to an alternate source of water supply. Now, wait a minute. They told you that they was only talking to people within a 1 mile radius, but you got lawsuits for up to 30 miles. You see? Somebody's lying, and we already know who is. These officials are. Transferring to an alternate water supply, so they don't have no water. You see how fast things are falling apart? You see that? Protection and National Guard Water Utility Company West Virginia AmeriCorp Water is continuing to enhance its water treatment process as a precaution. Now, let's see how many farms in West Virginia. You see? It's getting ready to be no food out here. All right? Now, this is West Virginia agriculture. Family farming ties are strong in West Virginia. Yeah, I'm telling you that West Virginia, Western Pennsylvania, Ohio corridor is full of farms. I have to work through that area. All I see is farms. All right? The highest, it just get ready to be no food out here. The only ones who gonna eat is if the Most High have mercy on you and you part of the elect. Hopefully we is. Look at this. 95% of farms in the state are family owned. The highest number in the U.S. You see that? The highest number in the U.S. And they can't use no water over here. Remember, these are family farms. These are not corporate farms. You see? Around 23,000 farms averaging 150 acres in size called West Virginia home. The mountain state is also the third most forested state with 12 million acres of forest land. West Virginia's top agricultural commodity is broiler production, which makes up 30% of its agricultural receipts. Beef and cattle calves account for 20%. Other important livestock products include dairy, turkey, and chicken eggs. As for crops, hay is number one in the state. Additional crops, apples, corn, grain, soybeans, and tobacco. Many farmers also produce sheep, lamb, hogs, peaches, honey, farm-raised fish, and wool. And this is in West Virginia only. All right. Now remember, they just shut the water off. So these farmers ain't going to have no water. All right. Now we don't know how far this is going to affect everything, because it just recently happened. But remember, they're calling for a 30-mile radius lawsuit against this big corporation. Okay. So you know what they might do? They might offer all these people money and buy up all this land and settle out of court. Then you really ain't gonna have no food. You know? So yeah, I just wanted to get this out to the family. I know there's a lot of farms in here, in this area. So I'm gonna get a scripture and shut it down. But keep your eye on this. This is just beginning. All right? It's just beginning. Now, these are 4 large communities that offer the visitor a taste of Amish life and have a large Amish presence. Dayton, Pennsylvania, Smicksburg, New Wilmington, and Voylant, Pennsylvania. Right? Now, we're going to see how many farms they have over in that Western Pennsylvania area. Now, if you look at the highlighted area, they own 1,432 farms, and people are saying there's more now. Because if you look right here, I'm going to highlight this area. They added 250 something farms. So you got to think about now, okay, they may own close to 2,000 farms. This is like the Lancaster all the way over the Western Pennsylvania area. Okay, we're not even talking about all the other farms in Western Pennsylvania and Palestine, Ohio area. All right. And remember, they said that this also affected the Ohio River. So, yeah, hey, you may see food prices go up on all different type of things because of this. Right. So, yeah, I'm going to get a scripture and close it down. But, yeah, keep your eye on this. All right. They may try to cover this up because I think this is worse than what they already saying. All right. They may try to pay all these people off and buy up their land. Right. All right, this is John 10:10. The thief cometh not, but for to kill. Forgive me. John 10:10. The thief come not, but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. I am come that they might have life, and that they might have it more abundantly. See, the Yahweh gonna have to get us up out of here because it's just getting more and more stranger, right? They not gonna have no water or anything, no food in this area. All right. And remember, lawsuits are starting to fly for a whole 30-mile radius, right? So, yeah, I'll see you again real soon. Stay prayed up. Keep your eye on us. Shalom.